Guys, what's up? How you doing? My goodness, I know this is the second vlog after my disappearo act, where I posted a video. I was supposed to post another one on the 31st, but I just disappeared. And this was just me listening to my body and listening to just I just disappeared. Yeah, I disappeared. And I just took time for isolation, and so that means I haven't been answering my phone, I haven't been speaking to people, I haven't been I miss my kids. Right now I miss my kids, but I realized that for the past, I don't know how long, all I've ever been was move around with my kids. I explained how I struggled with my health. I don't think I'm ready to even speak about that online. Maybe one day I will. But I struggled with my health so much that I needed to always just take a bit of a break and be taken care of. And I think I still need to, in order for me to properly heal, but I needed time for isolation, just to be away from everything and everyone, whether it's the internet, whether it's vlogs, whether it's I needed, I don't know what being quiet is anymore. I didn't know what that was. And so I'm glad that I took that time, and I think it's important that we take time out. We go into isolation. If it means you switch off your phone, which I did, switch off your phone and put it away, where you don't consume content, where you just take care of yourself. Because if you're a mom, your kids need you to be sane, your kids need you to be well rested. You don't know, by you taking time out, you saving your relationship with your kids. You might find yourself not spending enough time with them and not giving them quality time because you're just so frustrated and so tired. Sometimes you just need to step out, take some time out, breathe, and then come back, and you'll come back so refreshed. And even if you're not a mom, as a person, as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a whatever it is, as a child to your parents, sometimes you need just a moment of isolation. When you feel like everything is so overwhelming, you need that. So I did that for myself. And I'm just so grateful for the rest I feel. It is so beautiful. Dress looks a little tacky because I don't know, it shows my bra and vibes, and it's getting cold, so I want to change into a sweatshirt and some track pants so I can feel a little bit warm. But I just wanted to show you my zit. In the other video I was sharing about how I'm taking care of my skin and everything else, and then what happens, zit. So the water here has just been weird. All of a sudden it just turned a color, milky vibes, and yeah, I broke out, and so now I have this huge. Look, it was like 4 or 5, and my thoughts were, you know what? I don't drink the water from the tap, but then washing my face with bottled water is just too bougie. It's honestly just too bougie, but I'm honestly not liking the zits. I'm not liking the zits at all. I think I might just start washing my face with bottled water and stuff, because this ain't it. Look, it torch, like it's right there. And I've never really struggled with pimples, acne and all of that. My teenage years, I think I had a couple on my back for like a couple of months, and that was it. So I never really know what to do with them. And I think one of my kids is kind of struggling with a zit situation, and I need to sort that out now that I think about it. But yeah, Itosh was like, "What's up? How you doing?" Yo, honestly, adult acne, I think it's kind of hitting me, and for me, it's usually water. There was a point where I lived in Bulgwana, and the water in Bulgwana is salty. Now, I feel like if that's all you consume, then you will not realize how salty it is until you go somewhere else. And every time, so I lived there for like 3 years of my life in Bulgwana, and every time I visited home from there, people would say I look darker. They would say I look darker. Yeah, people would say I look darker, and because of the water. And so water, the kind of water that we use is always, sometimes I'll get like an entire rash on my face, or I'll get zits, but water is very important for me, like the kind of water that we use. And right now, like, I feel so bad, but it's either I don't wash my face or I use bottled water. But anyway, I'm gonna change because this bra situation is looking tacky. Also, my arms are just tired of holding the camera. And yeah, it's also getting a little bit cold. It's still winter. Let me just dress accordingly. I think everyone by now knows how much I love me some sourdough bread, and I want to go on the journey again as soon as like I'm done with my hiatus and rest and all of that, because the reluctant homemaker really does love her homemaking these days. Hey, I know I say I'm reluctant, but I explained to you why I call myself the reluctant homemaker. But found this one at like cute little place called Linden Loaves. I mean, look at the packaging. I love cute things. I really love cute things. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna open it and cut it up so I can have some lunch. It came with like, my goodness, and this makes me so excited. Honestly, it excites me so much, because how I would like to have a shop like this, to be honest with you. This is a dream. It's like a little bowl. Look at that. It's like a little bowl, right? And it says here, I made it myself. The little chicken. It says chicken liver, pate. I'm gonna open it. Kaba was like, girl, we gonna shop for you today. Ooh, man, this is so cool. So exciting. I'm excited, but it's so cool. Cute thing. Oh, okay. I think we need to put this in the microwave, because yeah, that's what it looks like. But I like the whole, because yeah. Oh, it's got instructions right over there. It says, this product can be frozen but do not refreeze after thawing. Best before 17 August 2024. Yeah, flashing you with the thingy. With the publicious. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the, because that's how it looks right now. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave, and we'll see. Cut it up, put it in the bread, and it's gonna be good.
much, and then I'm going to do what I have to do for the rest of the day. So we'll go ahead and start with my tincture. I realized I already have a jar of alcohol waiting to be used. So I'm going to use this. This is
guys, you know that my journey with this has come a long way. I first got my first I didn't even know what they were called before. They were like super popular. I got like a dupe from, because I had seen what's her name, I'll put her name up here because I don't know why her name, the lady with like the 3-hour vlogs. I always watch her vlogs, by the way. If I had like a proper computer, I think I would like shoot 3-hour vlogs just for vibes. I've been really struggling with a cough, but I really love myself a cute cup, and I've always kept one. And the Hulu one, at first I think, you know, I had a love and hate relationship with it, and I've shared, like, if you remember very well, before I took a break in 2023, I shared a whole lot about, you know, what I you know, like the days where I was like, oh, it's a dustbin and blah 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 blah. I would, like, you know, and after that I came back and I was like, you know, I'm gonna use my cup. But I think the thing I hated about it was the fact that it had the Hulu. It was a freebie from the streaming service Hulu, and so yeah, I think maybe that's what I hated. And so I finally, I went to Pep the other day and I shared about how I wanted the one that was there and the color was perfect, and I didn't. And then when I looked for it, I didn't find it, and eventually I got this one that was like also like under 200 rand. So I eventually got it again. I still have my Hulu. I don't know where it is, but when I do find it, I had lost, I think, the straw, and you can't like find the long straws anywhere. Just anyway, so now I'm gonna interchange. I'm just gonna interchange the straw and use my Hulu again, because I love me a good cup, and because I am about to embark on this. I've been saying I'm gonna start on the 75 hard. I'm gonna need to check my water intake and so on, you know. This will help me. This will definitely help me. But yeah, I've always been a fan of these since last year, since the beginning of last year, probably like the first quarter of last year. That's when I got my Hulu dupe. And did Reform or not tease me about it all the time, but I love me a good clean cup. In fact, I wanted to brand it and write, you know, hey mama, or reluctant, you know, like my little things that I call myself, you know, hey mama. I love saying hey mama, and like on the comments, and or wait, what was it that I wanted to write? Reluctant homemaker, because, you know, as I said, you know, after I read, or I came across the book The Rebel Homemaker, I was like, I might be a rebel homemaker, but I think I'm more reluctant, you know. But we'll see. I do have that machine, what do you call it, the oh Nkosiyam, you know, the stuff, that machine that you used. Like, my brain is not working this morning, but I have that machine, you know, where you can just brand things. So I want to do that. Maybe I can like have like 10, and yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I think mostly today's video was just me hanging out, not going anywhere much, but mostly I just wanted to share how I just decided to like remove myself from everything and just take a break and let it be about me, you know, just show up for myself. And it was very important. It really healed a whole lot of parts in me. Sometimes, as I said, I don't know if I said this before, but sometimes you feel like you get to a point where you feel like you're very short-tempered with your kids, and you can't spend more than an hour with them, and you'll start blaming yourself maybe for being like a bad parent, and you're not. You're just tired. You need to take time out. It's important to take that time out. For me, the past 2 weeks have been the best thing for me, just to take time for me. I wasn't talking, I wasn't on the phone, I was just taking time for myself. And then I was on Twitter the other day. I hate going on X, honestly, but sometimes we end up there, and I think I have to delete it because that's the most toxic place ever, like very toxic. But I wanted to share how to show up for yourself. I think they tagged window, so I just want to give credit, because I said this is from actually at Window Wellness. I'm just gonna read. It's a lot. I'm not gonna read everything because then the video is gonna be too long, but I'll try read as much as possible, and I'll try maybe write the words on the screen if I can. But this is how to show up for yourself. First one says, commit to your goals, habits, and practices. If you make a promise to yourself, hold on to it. This is the most effective way to of building self-confidence, self-trust, and becoming a magnet for the right people and beautiful opportunities. Wow. Okay, and the other one says, listen to your intuition. Trust your inner guidance, which directs you towards your highest good. Be authentic about your emotions. I was authentic about my emotions. Everything got too much. And so I literally just disappeared. Practice unapologetic self-forgiveness and be generous about forgiving others. For me, I've always been generous about forgiving others, but never forgive myself, and I am kinder to myself now. Prioritize your well-being. I mean, why not? That is the most important thing to do, is to prioritize your well-being. And one of the things about this exercise was prioritizing my well-being, because sheesh, when you realize that, no man, I've been carrying a lot. I need to breathe, That's when you need to decide that, it's either I'm going to keep doing things until I fall, or I just need to switch off everything for a little bit and just prioritize my well-being. What's happening with my phone? Give yourself permission to rest. Do I even have to elaborate? Give yourself permission to rest. You don't even have to have a reason for resting. You just, you don't have to give people reasons. You don't have to go and write a thesis about how it's been really. No, just go rest. When you need it, when you feel that you need it, just go and rest. Accept yourself the way you are right now at this moment. Trust that all is rigged in your favor and you are exactly where you need to be. A word. I went to I think this was in the other vlog, when I went to H&M. I got 69 vouchers from there. Yeah, no, I had a lot of clothes, and I was looking at things, and I saw this beautiful skirt and a top, and I really wanted, I was like, oh, this is so cute, but I couldn't buy it because of the body that I'm in. And I sat there and I was like, whoa, before I can work on this body 75 hard that I want to go on, I need to accept myself the way I am. I need to, before I can work on it, I need to accept myself, because honestly I can't go around being sad about not being able to dress the way I want to because my body is not bodying at the moment. Accept myself, accept also all the things that have happened to bring me to where I am, heal, and then start working on it, and know that everything works together for my good, as it says in God's word, everything works together for our good. Focus on yourself. It's not your responsibility to meet anyone's expectations or to make anyone happy. Don't mess with other people's. Okay, no, I don't want to read that. But focus on yourself. It's not your responsibility to meet anyone's expectations or to make anyone happy. I'm not even going to elaborate. I think that speaks on itself. Just focus on yourself. You're not ice cream. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna like the decisions you make, your way of doing things, and it's just important to focus on yourself and to focus on what works for you. That one was very important for me, because sometimes I do worry, or I used to worry a lot about opinions, because you get to hear them so much to a point where you start doubting yourself. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. And the last one says, be unapologetic about what you want and who you are. Don't compromise for less, and always keep your standards high, starting from yourself and the way you show up in life. With all of these words, I'm just encouraging you, and these are not my words, they're from Window Wellness. I found, like, someone had posted it on Twitter, and I just did a screenshot because I was like, you know what, this is the journey that I was on. It's important to take that journey, to look after yourself, to just make sure that you show up for yourself and make sure that you are happy, so that you can be able to take care of your loved ones, so you can be there for your loved ones fully. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you maybe snapped at your kids because you're too tired, you're not a bad mom. If you snapped at, I don't know, maybe your mom, just go apologize. You're not a bad daughter. You're just tired, maybe you're just overwhelmed. Take time and rest. Thank you so much.